This is Dr. reporting from Olympus Research Camp in Delphi, Greece. The date is March and the time is p.m. I'm joined by Dr. and Dr. Our research assistant will be assisting in the experiment today. We are conducting experiment number on the effects of the object known as Hera's cradle. This object was found in a seaside cave several months ago and resembles a music box. It is 2 feet tall by 2 feet wide by 2 feet long. The object has intricate carvings of the goddess Hera and the dragon Typhon of Greek myth. The most notable of so is on the top of the box, which shows Hera clutching Typhon's corpse and weeping. On one side is a turn handle that when rotated plays music which has been described as excessively mournful and gut-wrenching. The box is theorized to predate any other music box by hundreds, even thousands of years, though tests have not yet been finalized on dating its construction nor the type of wood and metal it is constructed of. When the turn handle is rotated, it appears to have supernatural effects on both the mental and physical well-being of any person with ovaries and a uterus. For safety reasons, all researchers conducting this test, including myself, do not have ovaries or a uterus for one reason or another. Also, for safety reasons, the participants of the test will be isolated in a 12-foot by 12-foot room constructed of concrete. The only parts of the room not constructed of concrete is the observation window, which is ballistic glass set in a steel frame, and a 2-inch steel door for the participants to enter and exit through. This door is locked during the duration of the test. The box itself is located in another room in the facility, and via intercom the sound is then broadcasted to the isolation room containing the participants. This is due to the previous test group showing violent outbursts when in exposure to the music the box produces. We have conducted experiments so far on various test groups, both co-ed and single biosex, for different variations of time. Today, we will be exposing our test group to Hera's cradle for the longest amount of time to date. We will be exposing the group to 2 minutes of the sound produced by Hera's cradle. The current test group consists of participants, all cisgender women between the ages of and all have ovaries and a uterus. On my first mark, will open the broadcast from the intercom to the group so that I can inform them the experiment will commence. On my second mark, Dr. Harrington will switch the broadcast source to the room is in. Will then count down 10 seconds before turning the handle of Hera's cradle at a steady rate for exactly 2 minutes. Dr. and I will observe what happens in that time span. Mark. Hello, test group. We would like to thank you for your voluntary help with today's test. As you may know from the welcome letter that you were given, we are testing the effects of infrasound and ultrasound on different demographics of humans. You may or may not hear the sounds that are playing today, as they are at a hertz at the lowest possible human hearing and lower, and the highest possible human hearing or higher. Please do not worry if you can or cannot hear what is playing. Please keep yourself mindful of this test, as we will be doing an exit interview afterwards to gather important data. Now please relax as we commence the test in 15 seconds. Mark. Dr. Please notify sanitation that Isolation Room 3 is in need of viscera cleanup, and inform them that any bodies must be transported to medical for autopsies immediately. Dr. Please have the debriefing team meet with the remaining test subjects and offer our condolences and increase the compensation funds for each person by 1.5 times. Could you also please open the intercom once again? Thank you for participating in today's test. If you will proceed out the door to your left, you will be greeted by the debriefing team. They will offer both sanitation to any who need it and will be conducting an exit interview before distributing the compensation funds for today's test. Anyone who refuses the compensation fund may be subjected to more testing.